What does your last name say about you? If your last name is Bruce, it means you're connected to the movie Braveheart, 11 Different Castles, and A Man's Buried Heart in Scotland. But let's start from the beginning. The name Bruce actually came from the French region of Normandy, and experts have pinned the Bruce name down to one of two locations. The most notable one, though, is a massive fortress built by Adam de Breux. So the next time your friends try to brag about how their name means humble in ancient Greek, you can yawn and say, "That's great, but my name came from a huge chateau." And if you're looking for that Bruce coat of arms, you get your first clue that the Bruce clan was kind of a big deal. The shield has a yellow and gold cross, which means you're courageous and generous. The interesting part comes with the canton and the lion, though. Translation: there's a lion in a little square in the top left corner. These cantons, or little squares, are honorable marks that not just any family gets. And the lion? That symbolizes deathless courage. So why all the honorable squares and the emphasis on being so deathlessly courageous? Well, it turns out the Bruces had quite a bit of clout in Scotland back in the day. Robert the Bruce became King of Scotland in 1306, and as one of the most famous warriors of his generation, he played a huge part in Scotland gaining its independence from England. Now, he's seen as a national hero in Scotland. Robert the Bruce actually had his heart removed so that he could have one of his commanders carry his heart into battle. His dad, another Robert the Bruce, was actually featured in the movie Braveheart. In the movie, he was responsible for having Mel Gibson's character, William Wallace, captured. Hollywood strikes again though, as this isn't really how things happened. Records show that William Wallace was arrested a year after Robert died. After Robert the Bruce, there were generations of Bruces on the Scottish throne, and actually one on the Irish throne. With that, there have been 11 castles that have belonged to the family. And if you're interested in relaxing at one of them, you can visit the Airth Castle, which is currently being run as a hotel and spa. So what does your last name say about you? Well, if you're a Bruce, that means you're not only deathlessly courageous, but you're part of a distinguished family and relative of a national hero, no matter what Braveheart tries to tell you. Now, click share and let your friends know what kind of person you are.